Amanda, and my topic today is what do migrant farm workers go through? So as you sit down to eat, do you ever ask yourself who picks the food I eat? You may have asked that question or something similar to that question. Have you ever thought of the people picking your food so that you may eat it? There are many things that I can talk about, but I want to point out 3 specific details that have been misunderstood and misinterpreted in reference to the migrant farm workers. Many migrants go through back-breaking hours in the sun, rain, and yes, even the snow. To better understand what they go through, we will answer these questions. What are some things they must go through as migrant farm workers? Are all farm workers illegally here? And what are some of the fears of some farmer migrant workers? First, we're going to start off with what are some things they must go through as farmer migrant workers. For one, they must move their whole family from one place to another, which means county to county, or one state, or actually 2 or 3 states during one season. They must have reliable transportation because of frequent traveling required. Many people think that they have fancy or luxurious cars and they have the most recent models, but in reality, it is all that they own. Once you are at the location where the crop is in bloom, you must go to work. You wake up about 3 o'clock to 4 a.m. in the morning to make the lunch and breakfast for the whole family. By 6 a.m. you should already be traveling to work. You work depending when the sun rises where you live at. You work all day in the hot, in the rain, in the snow, and in the cold conditions. You could be picking, planting, packing a variety of crops. You could be standing, sitting, crouching, kneeling, or bending down for the whole day. And it doesn't stop there. You get to do it the next day as well, and the next 5 days straight. You don't get days off when crops are in season. You may get a few hours to do your laundry, buy food, and sleep and rest. Your work is never done until your crew leader or family or your farmer tells you that it is. And I forgot to mention housing. The farmers give you housing, which are called migrant camps, which are free. Yes, they are free. But oftentimes you have to live under hard conditions and with other families all in one household. This could be 8 adults with a 2-bedroom household. And they all must be able bodies to be able to work. If not, you will have additional people added to your housing. And the other question is, are all farmer workers illegal immigrants? Migrant farm workers are predominantly Mexican born, while others come from countries such as Jamaica, Haiti, Guatemala, Honduras, Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, and other states in the United States. Their aspirations remain the same. This is stated by the U.S. by Cornell University Cooperative Extension. I, for one, can tell you that not all migrant farm workers are illegal, because I was one of them. I am a second-generation U.S. citizen and still work outside in the fields. And the last question that we're going to answer is, what are the fears of some farmer migrant workers? If the migrant farm worker is an illegal, when they step out of their house, their fear is always ICE, if they're going to be around. Will they be able to come home safely? When I go out to work, will I make enough money to be able to feed my family? If a natural disaster happens, the farmers get to ask for assistance from the government. But who helps the migrant farm workers? They don't get sick days off. The work is never guaranteed. Pay is often not that great. There are places that don't pay overtime, especially if they know of your legal status. So when you look at your plate when you are eating, please remember the hands that picked them. I, for one, am not ashamed of what I once was. It has made me push harder and work smarter so that we break the cycle. I am who I am because of my background. My respects to all the migrant farm workers who keep working long hours to feed us.